What's up, peeps? Me again. Just want to send you a quick update. I'm on day 80 of this Bale Gardening and everything's looking awesome. These tomatoes along the whole thing are showing some color. So I see a harvest coming soon. Can't wait to use them in a variety of different ways. Got a big crop coming. That's the first set. So excited about that. Everything's looking great. I'll send you another update in about 10 days. Look at this cabbage. It's pretty amazing. But more importantly is over the fence here. My amazing neighbors, our amazing neighbors, Frank and Connie, just moved out of their house, and to beautify it a little bit, they stump grinded a few stumps in their backyard over there near the wheelbarrow, and also cut up a tree. So I've got their permission to grab as much of that as I want, including these wood chips. And my plan is, I don't know if you watched the last video, but I've got green beans coming up on this back fence here. I plant them at about every 6 inches, and for the most part they're coming up at their own pace, you know, so that's looking good. I'll just keep making sure that they get water as needed, because it's kind of a dry area in the yard. It gets full sun, but you can see these sprouts coming up. So that's a success. I'm going to cover this entire fence with green beans. And this empty space right here, I was wondering what I was going to do. Along with the plans I had to get a few more bales, a few more rows of straw bales in this general area, I'm wondering what to do with this area. So now that I had permission to get these wood chips, I am doing just that. And I'm gonna try my hand at Back to Eden gardening. Back to Eden basically refers to the old growth forests and how nature works hand in hand with its environment, I guess. So basically the trees, you know, get dying branches, they fall off the tree. That gets covered, you know, every fall with leaves, and it basically creates a ground cover of this organic material. Well, nowadays the machines do it for you, and all this organic material will just decompose real slowly until you do the same thing I did with the straw bales. If you add a nice hefty layer of manure and compost underneath it, and put a weed block, you know, couple layers of cardboard underneath that to keep the weeds out, and layer it up real thick with wood chips, any kind pretty much, and let it sit for about a year, it will super decompose and you can plant right into it. And it's also been known as the no-till method, so you don't need to dig, you don't need to till up the earth that's already there. Basically, this with some manure underneath it will create a humus layer, and that humus layer will decompose the sand underneath it and essentially turn that into really good soil as well. So my job today is to go collect those firewood logs for my fire pit, and to continue scooping up one wheelbarrow at a time all those wood chips. I will level it out and make sure I don't, you know, leave their yard nastier than it already is. These yards are not grassy at all, but I had their permission. I appreciate it. Frank and Connie, if you're watching this, I love you guys. I hope you have a great time in Tennessee, and maybe I'll see you around eventually when we start moving. But anyway, that's it. Back to Eden gardening, thumbs up. Bale Gardening, thumbs up. YouTube videos to learn all of this stuff, thumbs up. And pretty soon we're gonna be eating salsa and sauces and homemade ketchup, and slice them up, put some salt on them, down the hatch. Everything's looking really good. I'm gonna continue with this logic to go back to Eden and create my own compost by just using the methods and that nature provides. You watch nature and you learn from it. And that's essentially what this is. So, yep, day 80 on my Bale Garden. I'll give you another one in about 10 days. Got green beans along the back fence, they're coming up. Potatoes aren't doing too well. I think I put a little too much nitrogen in there and killed off a few of them. There's still one healthy plant, so I'll just let that sit for a while. Yeah. Any questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to ask. I'm always here to help in any way I can, and happy growing out there. Peace.